Hi, I'm Marissa from Marissa Orlick Interiors, and here with my friend Tyler.
Hey everyone, I'm Tyler Fox of JM2 Architecture.
So, Tyler, today I just want to talk about when someone calls JM2 Architecture, what can they expect? What is the next step?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that the main thing that we're going to ask when someone calls, really no matter what the type, even before we understand exactly what the type of job is, which usually they'll say, I want to do an addition to the house, or I want to do a renovation, or I want a new restaurant. We'll often ask, well, what's the address of the property, or what's the location? Because what's more key over anything is going to be the town's code, the county code, restrictions on the property, that just kind of come with the town and getting a permit. It's so much um, of the process moving forward is just solely based on the location of the property. And then once we get into what they want to do, if it's an addition, we'll say, what is the addition going to be used for? Are there going to be bedrooms in the addition? Is it going to be an expansion of your kitchen? Is it going to include a basement? Is it a sunroom? We're going to kind of start to get into the personal aspects of the family and the use and the history of the house. And then if a much older home, sometimes this isn't the case, but a lot of newer homes have a set of plans that have already recently been done of the house. So we always like to see a set of plans of the house if they're done. And then almost as important as that is a survey of the property. You're going to want to see where the house is located, especially if they're doing an addition. We're going to need to see all utility services that are going into the house. We're going to need to see sanitary systems or sewer line locations, all those types of property utilities, and the limits of the property line. Where's your property line? So that's kind of the process of, if someone calls us, no matter what the project, those are the questions we're going to ask. And that really sets the foundation of where we move forward from there, whether it's in-person meeting at the home, or if it's a Zoom call, similar to this, and we talk about the project more, or phone call. That's really the first steps. And like you, and you're going to talk a little bit more, but I'm sure it's very different from kind of how you approach different projects.
Sure. I mean, when I do a consult, I don't have to worry about if it's a historic home or if it is next to wetlands or anything like that, the way you do.
Hmm.
When I get a consult call or anything like that, it could be for something as simple as redoing furniture, whether we're reupholstering something or we're putting a new set of drapes in a dining room, or it could be as something small as a chair to redoing a whole bathroom. Like it varies so much on my consult calls. And for me, I do find it, with everything going on, whether we have a consult via Zoom or if I can go to the house safely, I'll go to the house. I'll scope out what the room entails. It also gives me an idea of what else is in the home to really play off what the homeowner likes existing. Like people tend to bring you into other parts of their home and say, I really love such and such, or I love this piece, or this
Yep.
piece was my mom's, or what have you. So my consults are a little bit different, and I'll tend to, bring a little bag full of wallpaper, paints, or some inspiration photos or a portfolio to see, to really get talking and have the conversation going to see where they want to go and where they move forward. And it's a great
Absolutely.
first meeting and finding out really what you want to do with the space.
Yeah, no, I love it. And it's such a personal, sometimes can be such a personal conversation. 'Cause at the end of the day, it's, you know, you and them, even more importantly, are investing so much of their time and, all these thoughts that they've had of the changes they want to make to their home. And what's more special and almost sacred to a family than the home, especially during these times when that's,
Yes.
where you're spending all your time. So no, that's really a great point.
Yes. And we all want to, do it justice what people
Hmm.
are renovating right now. And really, people are really thinking about their space and how they use it. So it's a great
Yeah.
talk.
No. That's awesome. I mean, that's a great question. And, before we end, just to say thanks to our networks. Thanks for, everyone who's been following along with the videos and for the support of asking questions. And, we want to continue making these and answering the questions of all of our networks. So we appreciate it.
So thank you, and leave a comment below if you have any thoughts or questions. And I'm Marissa for Marissa Orlick Interiors.
And I'm Tyler Fox of JM2 Architecture.
Have a great day.
Thanks.